Hello and welcome to the United Stand. Manchester United 1, FC Rostov 0. We're through to the quarterfinals of the Europa League. That's exactly what we wanted from tonight. Yes, there's lots to talk about. There is something on my head that I need to talk about as well. Marouane Fellaini, he just did a Ronaldo chop tonight that was better than Ronaldo could do. In fact, I think Ronaldo will be phoning up with lessons. Pogba injury was just ironic. Playing as a defensive midfielder, which is not his best position. He then does something that he is good at, takes a player on, and when he's running, he does his leg. But then Fellaini comes on, and you sit and watch the most complete central midfield performance you've probably ever seen in your life. It was up there with the likes of Robson, Beckenbauer when he played in the midfield, Mateus. They would have all been proud of Fellaini tonight. Some of the chops, the skills, the one on the control on the chest, over the head to start the goal off. He was absolutely superb. Marouane Fellaini. And then, it was the night of the underdog. It was the night of the player who in the past has caused us so many issues, mistakes. Romero, the last kick of the game, keeps us in it with a fantastic save. But not one, two fantastic saves. There was a cross for Rostov, a little flick header, it's going in, flick around the post. And then the one at the end, that's going in the top corner. It's never going in the top corner because he's made the save, but he knows that he's left it open for the player to go for it, and then a full strength save. He's a tall keeper, Romero, and it really helped him out. So absolutely fantastic for United. Really pleased that we're through. And players stepped up to the plate. We're doing the preview tomorrow night at 8:30 for the Middlesbrough game, and I really want to get into depth about this formation. But the big thing is, no Zlatan, no Herrera, no Pogba for the weekend. That is a massive concern. Getting into the top four is going to be very difficult if we don't get a result against Borough, a win on Sunday. And to do that without those players is going to be a big ask. But we'll talk about that tomorrow, because tonight, players stepped up to the plate. Fellaini, maybe Carrick should have come on. I agree with that. He didn't come on. Fellaini came on, and he did a job in the midfield. And that served as well. Maybe De Gea should have played in goal. I don't really understand why he didn't. But Romero kept a clean sheet and he made two top-class saves. So, people coming up, stepping plate, doing the job. We can definitely say that the performance was concerning and we could have done a lot better. I'm going to take the Fellaini wig off now because people won't take me seriously when I'm talking seriously. We can definitely say that the performance left a lot to be desired and we scraped a result. We deserved to win that game. We were the better team. But you can't underestimate what we take from that performance, which is people like Romero, Fellaini, Phil Jones coming on, Smallings, your Bays, people who've not necessarily been part of the first team all season, stepping up to the plate in games that really matter now. I mean, last chance saloon, you lose, you're out. This camaraderie and team spirit is massively important going into the next few weeks and months for Manchester United. So I always think when you win when you play badly, it's a massive positive. And we weren't great tonight, and there are concerns. There are concerns about where this formation's come from, why it's come in the middle of March, right near the end of the season. I correct me if I'm wrong. I can't think. I mean, Dipto's just said it there. Jose got his tactics wrong today. I don't want to be negative and go that far. What I would say is I was confused by the tactics today. I'm confused by why in the middle of March, towards the end of the season, we're trying a formation that we've never done before. Is it an admission of failure? Well, he's not failed on anything. The 4-3-3, I personally love the 4-3-3 that we've been playing, where we have four defenders, a midfield three of whether it's Carrick, Herrera, Pogba, or Herrera, Pogba, Mata, or even Herrera, Fellaini, Pogba. I don't care. I like that three, and then you have two either side and a Zlatan up front. I like that. We've played our best football I think we've played in 4 years. Even Sir Alex Ferguson's title-winning team didn't play fantastic football. It just grounded out results and had a world-class striker. I think we played really good football. We've not got the points we deserve because finishing's not been great. But you don't need to change your formation, Jose. You need to get them down on the training ground for a couple of hours and shooting practice. I don't really understand why we've gone to a 5-3-2 or a 3, whatever it is when we're on the attack. It's one too many defender for me, and that's where we went wrong today. We got a really good result in Rostov. And traditionally, Manchester United, European night, second leg, first half an hour, you attack them, you get the game won, and then the last half an hour, you can sit back and do whatever you like with the cigar on because you've blitzed them, you've entertained the crowd, and you've killed the opposition. I can't remember United doing this before. So we get the result away from home, which Sir Alex Ferguson used to do, grind a result out. You get them back at home and you kill them at Old Trafford. We didn't kill them. We went with 5 defenders effectively. I know the formation was adaptable, but it was 5 defenders. You've got Jones, not Jones, he came on in the second half. You've got Smalling, Rojo and Bailly doing ring a roses on the centre circle because they've got nothing to do, because Rostov have got everybody in their own half in the first half. And then you've got Mata, Mkhitaryan and Zlatan. I mean, there was one pass by Mata that was superb. It put Zlatan in, he rounded the keeper. There's 9 Rostov players in the box and only Mkhitaryan. Well, Mata can't be there because he's played the pass. Pogba and Herrera are on the centre circle because that's where they're playing. And then you've got your 5 defenders. We just didn't commit enough players into the box in the first half, which could have left us a bit nervous in the second half, and it did for a little bit. I think what he should have done is just played 4-4-3, a 4-4-3, that would have been nice. 4-3-3 in the first half, blitz them, attack them, get 1 or 2 goals, and then go to a 5-3-2 if you want to do it and defend it in the second half. And I think there will be a few United fans who were at the ground tonight who wanted to be entertained and expected to be entertained, and a lot of people around the world who were just a little bit, why did we approach the game like that? Why did we go so risk averse? It wasn't defensive because we were trying. But the problem with the trying is we didn't have the numbers. A lot of the time, Mata, Mkhitaryan and Zlatan, they just didn't have any support because we were playing such a risk-averse back 5. I don't like the way that we've done that for the last 3 games. However, I'm going to contradict myself totally and say we definitely should do it against Middlesbrough because we've played it for the last 3 games. We've got so many injuries. We should play it against Middlesbrough and try and grind out a 1-0. Should we be doing it for the rest of the season? No. There's no I don't understand where it's come from. I don't know what you think. I don't understand where it's come from or why we've done it. But my big problem with the 5-3-2, I said it on half time of the watch along, is the only 5-3-2 I've ever seen work, or 3-4-3, whatever you want to call it, with attacking, basically wing backs. It's the wing back formation. Is England used it in Euro 96 and it worked well in a tournament basis over 4 or 5 games. But even by game 4 or 5, teams had figured it out and it came a bit restrictive. It's not something that we should be playing week in, week out, and I hope that we don't play it week in, week out. But my biggest problem with it is, no matter how you dress it up with wing backs getting forward or whatever, it's 5 defenders, and with 5 defenders, that means you're losing a more attacking player. You know, Rojo, Smalling, Bailly, Valencia, Blind, they're all defenders. No matter what the formation is, whether you've got fullbacks bombing on or not, not bumming on, that's 5 defenders. Well, we've been playing 4 defenders this season, which means you're going to lose an attacking player. That's why I don't like it, and I hope we don't stick with it. Performances-wise, I think man of the match would take your choice, Romero or Mata for me. It's between those 2. Romero makes 2 goal-saving saves, 1 at the end, 1 with the flick round the thing. And I thought Juan Mata was just consistent throughout the game. Some of his passing in the first half was fantastic. He was tireless with Mkhitaryan in trying to create things, but it was very hard because all they've got is Zlatan, who, to be honest, I thought Zlatan looked rusty and selfish. I mean, even the goal, it wasn't an assist. He's trying to score, and he could have scored it, and if he scored it, it would have been a great goal. Thankfully, it fell to Mata and we put it away. So I don't think Zlatan was great tonight. Looks rusty, which is ridiculous because he's only missed 1 game. But yeah, definitely Mata or Romero. Or Herrera. I want to shout out Herrera. I think Herrera has stepped into that Michael Carrick role of not really getting noticed by people who don't really notice the 11 players on the pitch and they're just watching the ball. But Herrera's running of the midfield, mouth, positional sense, just reminds me of sort of like, not player for player, but reminds me of the way Carrick has been. Massively important player, Herrera. Exactly why I said before Monday that, you know, I was looking forward to seeing play against Kante and who wins the midfield. Unfortunately, Michael Oliver took it away from us. But I think Herrera's been our most consistent player from the summer. And I thought, you know, again, maybe not quite man of the match, but certainly in the top 3 on the pitch. And he's been like that for a long, long time now. So Herrera was very good. Mkhitaryan was good, very important player. I think Smalling, Rojo played well. Bay played well, Smalling played well, Valencia just very, very consistent, Daley Blind okay. As an 11, I don't think that team can get top 4, and I think we'd have to go up another couple of levels to win the Europa League. I don't know whether that's formation based. Tonight they felt like there was something missing, but we ground out a result. I think it was. I really do think I'm going to be fair on the players and just say it was the formation. The formation never felt like it was going to be entertaining, and it won't be because it is very risk averse. I'm not going to use the word defensive because that's unfair, but it was very risk averse, and because of that, you're not committing men forward, so it's not edge of the seat entertaining. It was more the attacks we were making were like they had to be pretty intricate to work. But we've won. We're in the quarterfinals tomorrow. Roma have gone out, which surprised me. I thought they would turn it around in the second leg against Lyon. So effectively, Lyon are probably our biggest hurdle, and I don't think they're a massive hurdle. They can beat us, but we can beat them. We've got to improve. We're not going to improve before Borough because we've got too many injuries. We're going to have to grind out a result there. But then we've got 2 weeks international break, which I think is a massive help. And then we've got 3 games in the Premier League after that. Next round of the Europa League. It's exciting. The games are exciting. I think we need to go up a few levels as a team. I think we've stagnated a bit recently, and we need to get things back. But that will be helped by the people like Martial and Rooney and that. These people are important, and we do need them back. Tyrone William wants us to get Leon. Roma are out, Louise, and Isaac Williamson. Valencia and Herrera, 2 of the most underrated players in the world. Yeah, definitely. And I've done it again with the comments. Sorry about that. I keep doing it on the live comments. I keep forgetting to knock it down. But I have been reading them. 2-week break coming up, says Tyrone. Spot on. Schalke would be a tough game. Muller 91. They're still a good team in it. Depay to come back and haunt United. 1980 Nicky Dart. I'm sure he's cup tied. I'm sure he is. Done the comments, Brad. Don't worry. Boring United, says Jay-Z Pullis. Fellaini man of the match. Come on, he had a good couple of turns. He's had the wig. He wasn't man of the match. Liam Gwinney enjoyed the skills from Fellaini, the Rojo banana, and Jones 99 pace. Such a poor performance by us tonight, and Busby would turn in his grave, says Michael O'Meara. Let's take the positive that we're through and we've won. Jose's got to take responsibility. He set the team up quite negatively. I think 90% of Manchester United fans would have gone 4-3-3 or 4-4-2 and attacked them and won the game in the first half. Jose decided not to. I think there's only so many times he'll get away with doing that at United. You can't do it. You can't play 5 defenders at Old Trafford. You can't get away with it. He can try, and I don't think he will. It won't be tolerated. We all back Mourinho. He is definitely the right man, and he's not done this till now. And maybe nerves, pressure, knowing that he had to get this result tonight, made him do it. And if he grinds us to the Europa League, would you moan about it? But yeah, I do get the negativity. Thomas Charlton's slow passing got to change. I mean, what I would say about Thomas there is, we can joke about Fellaini doing well, but the reality is, as soon as he came out, as soon as he comes on, we were struggling for pace anyway. Fellaini's only got a 5-yard pass in him limit. Zlatan's not quick. Mata's not quick. Mkhitaryan's okay. Herrera's not quick. We were always going to be slow. You know, moving the ball fast is helped by quick players, and we didn't have any pace on the team today. Rashford shouldn't have played today. Needs to be kept for Middlesbrough. And Martial's injured. You know, we do need more pace in the team. I don't want Zlatan to go, but we were talking about this before the game, and we will talk about it more in depth tomorrow. But apparently Zlatan said, I'm not ruling out going to Napoli. Well, I love Zlatan, but I'm sorry, nobody's bigger than Manchester United. And if he had said that, I can't believe it. If Rooney said, if Rooney had said a few years ago, I'm not ruling out going to Man City, which he did, and people hated him for it. So why is Zlatan allowed to do that? Because he's Zlatan. To be honest, I like Zlatan. I want him to stay. But if he goes and we replace him with somebody who is strong and fast, I think it's better for the team. But I want him to stay. Thanks everybody for watching. Please do drop a like on the video. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Get commenting below. Please do get commenting below if you're not watching live, because I want to know what you think about the game. Don't just put a sentence. Give us a bit of a summary on what you thought of that game. We're through. That's the positive. But does it mask some of the negatives, or are you just totally happy? Let us know. Personally, we're in the draw tomorrow. That's what I'm happy about. Thanks for watching. Enjoy the rest of your evening. And join us tomorrow night at 8:30. It's not just a Middlesbrough preview. We're going to be talking about the formation. We're going to be talking about the injuries. We're going to be talking about these Latan statements. And we're going to get really into... obviously, we'll have the quarter-final draw as well. So loads to discuss. I'll see you tomorrow night at 8:30. Thanks for watching.